So many times I hear people say, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I agree with you, but I'm not sick and tired. But the question I want to ask you today is, why are you sick and tired? And what is your body trying to tell you? I'm Jeffrey Daugherty. This is the morning mantra. Maybe we are today. I don't know if I've seen you before. If I have, I apologize for not remembering. And if this is your first time, welcome. Come on in. The water's fine. So what is your body trying to tell you? You know, a lot of us have sicknesses. A lot of us have ailments. A lot of us have diseases and even diseases, things that are manifest in our body on a regular basis. And we just kind of slough them off. But I have become increasingly convinced, a part of it in my work with Jay Campbell, who works with tons and tons of doctors, literally dozens of doctors. I've become even more convinced of something that I've always really been convinced of, that every bit of physical illness is a physical, every bit of illness that is manifest in our body is a physical manifestation of a spiritual condition. Now, I know a lot of you are going to rebel at that. And let me just say from the beginning, just like when Jesus, Yeshua, the Lord, the Master, whatever you call him, just like when the Master was having a walk with his apostles and they said, who sinned that this man was born blind? The Master blew that question off, and I'm blowing that question off because it's not the important question. We're not talking about karma. We're not talking about that. I'm not talking about congenital conditions at all. Hello, critical thinker in Florida. Not too sunny this AM either here in South Florida. I'm not talking about congenital conditions. Congenital means you're born with it, because we never go past a word that we don't understand, because it reduces our understanding by 60% for any of the other words. That's something that you should think about. If you're reading, if you're listening, and you hear a word that you don't understand, stop. Hey, Nick, and get the definition of that word so you can understand what goes on afterwards. Oh, good coffee. Thank you, Sandra. Nigel, nice to see you, my friend. So what is your body trying to tell you? Every single physical illness that manifests in your body has a spiritual source. There are sites on the internet, there are books you can buy that will tell you and link back. Oh, Nigel's back in China. Speaking of China, Chinese medicine is one of the best sources of when physical manifestations, when physical illnesses manifest, what are their spiritual conditions? So instead of being just sick and tired and taking Tylenol and taking this and taking that and pharmaceutically yourself up, why not ask yourself what your body's trying to tell you? And why not be man enough or woman enough to realize that these physical maladies are physical manifestations of internal spiritual ailments, and be man enough to face, be woman enough to face those ailments. Nigel is doing an intensive course in Chinese medicine right now in China. That's pretty good. I don't take any drugs, no Chinese drugs or any other drugs, no Tylenol, nothing, not anything. And I'm working out a lot, and I'm in physical optimization. I don't drink alcohol. I'm not patting myself on the back to say I don't have any physical ailments, but I am saying I don't have any physical ailments. And that's at least one indication that you're probably okay spiritually, even though I do need to do work spiritually just like the rest of us. But think about this. If you have a chronic condition, that means that there's a chronic spiritual condition. Get to the root of that chronic spiritual condition, and your chronic physical condition will go away. And a lot of you have noticed, and over the past, since December, January, I'm 55 pounds of weight loss, 10, 12 pounds of muscle gain, so really 70-ish pounds of weight loss. I'm looking better, I'm feeling better, I'm sounding better, I'm acting better. Physical optimization is a great help to spiritual optimization. And I'm not going all Mary Baker Eddy on you, and you guys can look up who Mary Baker Eddy is. But I'm here to tell you today, I'm here to tell you that I believe beyond a shadow of a doubt today that every single non-congenital physical condition that manifests in our bodies, physical ailment, is a result of and has as its root a spiritual condition. So if you can't control this about yourself, if you can't control that about yourself, look for the cause. You can Band-Aid it. You can medicate it. You can operate it. But until you actually remove the spiritual condition, you're not going to be able to overcome the physical manifestations. I just checked in to see what condition your condition was in, and not just your physical condition, but your spiritual condition. Not here to condemn you, but every now and then somebody has to knock on your door and give you a big hello. Ask Lucid says, what are your thoughts about autoimmune? I think it's tragic. I'm not a doctor. I don't even play one on YouTube. I don't really understand the question, but I mean, autoimmune, let's face it, you can directly tie over 70% of the people that are affected with AIDS to a certain practice. That's not trying to talk down about anybody. That's just a fact. So sometimes you reap what you sow. Probably shouldn't have said that. Only BP meds at the moment and working. Oh, blood pressure medication. Okay. Don't eat the spirit in a McDonald's hamburger. I agree with you 100%. Big Pharma makes as much money as war. Oh, Nigel, that's a good one. Big Pharma makes as much money as war. You know why? Because they are at war with us, ladies and gentlemen. So just something to think about, just a little morning mantra. If you're always sick and tired, ask yourself why and look deep inside for a reason. It is an inside job. Unindoctrinate yourself, create yourself, build the life that you'll love, ask questions, question answers. And more than anything else, ladies and gentlemen, we are the last generation of real humans. It's time for us to get busy. Whoops. Tomorrow night, a groundbreaking show with Jay Campbell on The Last Word. We have Derek Rose coming back. We'll have Rex Barrett coming back. If you didn't see the show with Wayne yesterday, it was a good one. How long have you been practicing fasting? Well, the longest fast I ever did was 14 days. I think it was the month of June. I fasted 27 out of 31 days. That obviously jump-started my weight loss. I'm not doing as much of that anymore. I'm fasting like 3 days a week, but I will probably do it again because I want to get my condition into a better condition. I'd like to get another 15 pounds off so I can get into completely optimized condition, move into the Campbell zone if that's possible, but we'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, I enjoy you so much. My divinity recognizes your divinity. I salute you for being here seeking after truth. And even though it's cliche, it's great vibration. I want to say to you, love and light. Love and light. I'm Jeffrey Darty. This is New Cosmic Knowledge. I'm looking forward to a day of broadcast excellence, including, are we dead right now?